I guess the notion now is just to kind of show that yesterday was the exception rather than the norm of how things have been going around here for the last couple of weeks.
Yes. You know, when we look at our segments of games, I think 10 of our past 12, I thought we played pretty strong games. We didn't win all of them, but we were, you know, the input into the game was what we're looking for. Last night was obviously unacceptable. It was not a very good night for us in a lot of areas, but we'll see if we can rebound now heading out on the road and try and finish the right way.
Just along those lines, I mean, obviously the finish line, you know where it is. It's not like the playoffs where you don't know what it is. I know you always talk to the guys, but you talk to them a bit after practice. Are they looking at the finish line the way you would hope they would be looking at it with 5 to go?
Yes. If you know, from the trade deadline on, I think we're working towards the finish line, and you've got to include the body of work after that. We've gone to, you know, we've had a schedule that's been hard on us like every other team in the league, but we've responded pretty well. We've been able to improve our penalty kill. We're still working on the power play. We've had good efforts from a lot of players. Some guys are really taking their game up. I think if we paint that 3-week period with last night's paintbrush, it's not fair to the players and the game they gave us. Now, that's not an excuse. That's not letting them off the hook, because we were hard on them for their performance last night, and we'll expect to see a rebound game as early as tomorrow.
Todd, tonight the new process goes into place as far as how the NHL evaluates. Are you encouraged that will maybe help solve the root of the issue?
Yeah, there was a lot of discussion, and a lot of really good hockey people shared their thoughts and ideas, and they've adopted a way, and it's a tough job. It's a tough, being an official or an off-ice official, they have tough jobs, so I'm sure it will be a good thing.
What's your sense of how engaged the players are with McDavid chasing a scoring championship for a second year in a row? Like how?
Now you're talking about our players, our team, our group. Oh, they're aware of it. They, you know, they're aware of it, and they want him to have success and get there. And you know, while we're doing that, we have to perform well as a team. It can't become about one individual. Connor will tell you that flat out. So we've got to also commit to the defensive side of the puck as a group. And if we do that, we may get more scoring chances and be able to help them get it than we do otherwise.
Speaking of awards, the Hart Trophy debate sort of going around the hockey world, and where it concerns Connor is the question as to whether a player whose team has been sort of out of contention for as long as his has merits as much voting power as other guys. Is that holding something against Connor? Is that fair? What are your thoughts on that?
Well, if I was voting and had no attachment to the Oilers, obviously I do, and I'm not voting, I would consider Connor McDavid as one of the candidates. And why? Because you know, I think he's been the most valuable player in the league. He's proven that from a scoring perspective, also a defensive perspective. He drives our team. The percentage of point production in comparison to teammates and league-wide, I think, is exceptional. 5-on-5 points, plays in every situation, has played 27, 28, 29 minutes a night. You know, some of the other potential candidates may not be in the playoffs either. And I don't think that you punish individuals for that. But again, I don't have a vote, and I am attached to the Oilers.